This is what happens when you can't win against truth. You smear it, you poison it, and eventually, you kill it. Bear with me for a second. Dr. King stood on Christ, right? That man preached peace, love, and still the government and the media painted him like the devil himself. They demonized him so hard that they created the atmosphere for some coward to take his life. Now fast forward to today and what happened yesterday with Charlie Kirk. He gets shot, and what's the first thing these clowns online scream about? The irony of the Second Amendment supporter catching a bullet. That's not irony, that's low-life, heartless, bottom-feeder shit. You're mocking a man while he's bleeding out, and you just showed the world that you have less humanity than the bullet that ripped through his neck. And if you haven't noticed, you don't hear conservatives blaming a gun. Not one. Because unlike puppet politicians and anyone with a connecting brainstem, we know that the gun didn't crawl out of the bed with evil in its heart. Someone with a motive did. The gun didn't pull its own trigger. Someone with a motive did. And that right there is the word that politicians hate more than anything. Motive. Because motive means accountability. Motive means we might find out that it was their rhetoric, their policies, their failures that pushed someone over the edge. So instead, they go for the lazy, low-hanging fruit. Take the guns, ban your rights, trust us. And let's not pretend this shit is new. Look at the Las Vegas shooting. Y'all already know my connection to it. We're about to hit 8 years and still no motive. 8 years later, and the biggest mass shooting in American history is still a damn question mark. Because the truth is too inconvenient. The answer might burn down the whole narrative. Now, stack that on top of today, 9/11, where thousands were murdered. And we were told a story that still has bigger holes than the craters left behind. Every time someone asks a real question about motives, the government either shrugs it or buries it. You see a pattern yet? The truth always gets covered up when the truth points back at them. And even then, the motive goes under the rug. They didn't care about the why, they only cared about pushing their agenda. Right now, even Don Lemon is walking around the streets in New York asking people about gun control. After Charlie. You don't believe me? Go look at his page. And that's the sickest part. Victims aren't people to them, they're props. So you can miss me with your irony and your bullshit slogans. Dr. King preached Christ and got demonized for it. Straight into a coffin. Charlie Kirk stood tall in faith and the Second Amendment and got mocked while fighting for his life. The parallels are right there in your face. Stand on faith, stand on truth, stand on your rights, and this corrupt ass system will target you, demonize you, and when the bullets fly, they'll bury the real story right next to you. Here's more truth people don't want to hear. The problem ain't guns. It's the rot inside of people. The cowardice in leadership. It's the refusal to confront motive because the motive makes them look in the mirror. Because motive is the one thing that exposes the lies. I'm not giving up my rights, especially my second. I'm not giving up my faith, and I'm damn sure not shutting the fuck up about truth. You don't like it? Tough. That's your fucking problem. Lock and load.